Okay, this video is a real quick exposure, or exposing I should say, of the blatant anti-white, pro-black racism that is so rampant and ridiculous on YouTube from Google, who owns YouTube. It's just ridiculous how whites are just absolutely hammered if they say anything even remotely close to being construed as negatively racial comments. But blacks are free to do and say whatever they like. I personally received a, whatever it's called, action for using hate speech and racial slurs when I didn't do either, and I cannot appeal it, cannot do anything about it. And the only actual hate speech or racial slurs that took place were from blacks, and this, you've all seen it, it's just rampant. But this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about right here. Let's see, where's some of the good ones at? "Cause cracker ain't nothing like being called a nigger. Cracker is a word of more power, and nigger deprives us black folk." And then this is a black guy saying, "You won't when I slice your cracker ass open with a razor blade." Look at that right there. That's a straight up death threat. "You won't when I slice your cracker ass open with a razor blade." That's a straight up death threat. I didn't make any racial comments or hate speech or racial slurs or threats or anything of the matter, and my account was whatever they call it. I don't even know what the thing's called, but I can't appeal it, I can't challenge it, I can't overturn it. Yet these blacks are allowed to say whatever they want, do whatever they want, and nobody does anything. Why is that? Why is it okay for blacks to get away with whatever they want, but the minute somebody says anything, even if it's true but negative about blacks, they're automatically get the hammer dropped on them? This is the definition of racism. This is the definition of racism. This is racial hate. This is racial discrimination. You're gonna racially discriminate against whites but not blacks? Whites don't even say the N-word or anything like that, and they get hammered, but you get to say cracker and whatever you want, and even say death threats, and it just goes unchecked? What the hell is that? So this is just one of a million examples. I might take the time to get quite a few more, but it's just ridiculous. I mean, any video that you go to that has anything even remotely close to white or black in it, go to any video about a fight between a black guy and a white guy, and all the comments that, even if they're true and aren't using the N-word or racial slurs, those people get in trouble if they're white, but the black people don't get in trouble. Their accounts aren't banned, nothing happens, even if they're making racial slurs, death threats, whatever else. But these are, I mean, this entire page is nothing but